Hey, happy
Going
4th
on,
of July.
everybody. Happy 4th,
Happy
everybody.
4th.
250 years of greatness.
250 years. Wow. Sometimes I feel that old.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah, on the rainy days, at least on the rainy days.
All right, so we're flying without Dave now. Dave had to take some time off, and Shane, you gonna handle it? You want me to handle it? How we gonna
You got it, brother.
Okay.
All on you. You're a
All
better
right.
speaker than I am.
So just everybody kind of keep Dave in your thoughts and your prayers, and him and his family, because they're going through some tough
Rough
things
patches
right now with his in-laws, and I ain't gonna go into a lot of detail, and just they're having to do a lot of traveling back and forth from here to New Jersey, and things and it's been real tough on them and the boys and all that too. So Dave took some time off. Maybe he'll be back someday. We're gonna save a spot, keep a spot warm for him in case he decides to. But we're gonna, as they say, the show must go on, right? So we're gonna do what we can do. We're gonna get on here and talk toys, and you guys can get on and listen and comment. We welcome comments. We hope to have a lot of comments. So, and
we're here to talk to you guys. So let's talk.
The offer is always open for anybody that wants to come on the show and join us. So,
yes, sir.
If you want to come on and talk about your collection, show your collection, or just talk about toys, or just talk about pop culture, anything. I mean, we're not just strictly toys. We kind of talk movies. We talk comic books. We talk a little bit of everything. So,
except if you're from the island from the up north, the Snake Island, you can't come on here.
No.
Oh, yeah, I would welcome him on. With open arms.
Who knows? So let me close my itinerary here, and so I guess first up, Shane, we're going to talk just a minute about the Guest and CollectorCon, which is coming up very soon. 3-4 weeks from now.
Yes,
I've lost track.
3 weeks, I think.
Yeah, so it's not far away.
Not at all.
He did have a cancellation. John Abrams is not going to get to make it, but Ron Simmons and what is Thomas's last name? Gary Smalls. They will still be there. So those two will still be there.
So bring all your "You're Killing Me" Smalls merchandise.
Yeah. Come out and see those guys. Come out and see a great show. Again, this is the first 2-day one. Yes. So it's going to be July the 24th. And I'm trying to read the thing here. I can't remember. I think the hours is 4 to 10. 4 to 10. So
then Saturday 9 to 5.
And just for the record, I did not set those times. So I mean, me and Nancy done figuring out how we're going to stay there till 10 o'clock at night, go home and get any kind of sleep and be back the next morning by 7. So, that's going to be.
Yeah, for real. But,
well, they're gonna have security there, so just get your sleeping bags and just go to sleep under a table.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might have to.
Ticket prices are still the same, correct, John?
Yes, I think it's still $10
VIP
for the VIP, and then $5 for general admission. So they are doing everything they can to make sure they keep the cost of entry down.
Mm-hmm.
Now, they could get more guests or bigger guests if they increase the price on the tickets, but they're trying not to do that because, remember, it's still a collector con. We want people to come out and enjoy the hobby. If you get to meet cool people like Ron Simmons and some of those guys, that's great too. But, they try to keep the price down so you can spend the money with the vendors and get things you like, you enjoy, you're looking for, whatever, without having to spend it just to get in. Because I know some of these shows get kind of pricey. And so it's a give or take. If you want to go to a show with a lot of guests, and find a show that's got a lot of guests. like for example, like the Galaxy Con that I went to in Nashville, there were a lot of guests. There were hardly any collectible stuff there. It wasn't much of a con to me, but I mean, if you were going to see celebrities, it was one to go to. But if you were going for kind of collectibles, if it wasn't anime or 3D printed, you was just out of luck. So, but they are some cons. Coming up this coming weekend is the Fan Expo in Knoxville. That's going to have a lot of people, and we're still on the fence on what we're going to do there. We got hotel rooms. We're planning on going, and then we changed our mind, and now we may just go up for Friday. Marshall's really wanting to meet Emmett Best, I believe his name is, that played Jar Jar Binks. Marshall's really wanting to go meet him, get him to sign a Jar Jar Binks action figure. So we may end up going. If we do, I'm definitely going to see Linda Hamilton while I'm there. At least I'm gonna see her, because she's. I guess now that I've met the top 5 that I wanted to meet, I'm gonna have to start me a new list. So I might as well start with her, right?
Might as well. And I'll tell you right now, if you haven't been to Gas and Collector Con, they got something for everybody.
They do.
Yeah.
I mean, they do a good job at getting the vendors, and they do a really good job at that. And very much variety.
And that's exactly the ticket. It's not a toy show. It's not a comic book con. It's not a card con. It's a collector con. So
collector con. Yeah.
They work hard. Derek Wolf, and Terry, they work hard to try to. They take applications. They try to look over and see, so we don't have over half the showroom with Pokemon cards, or half the room with, they try to get a variety to make sure there's it's kind of spread out to all collectibles, not just certain ones. Because nobody wants to go to a show. I mean, I know a lot of people go for Pokemon cards, but you walk in there and half the show's Pokemon, the other half's Funko Pops, and there's maybe one table with action figures and one table with comic books. It's not a collector con, right? It's not.
Yep.
So they work hard to try to get it to where they have some of everything, and
it's a little bit of everything.
Oh yeah.
So
you can find anything from Legos to Funko Pops, vintage,
McFarlane.
Yeah, just about anything you want, you can find it there.
And the very best thing about it, you could meet one of us there.
True.
Very true.
You definitely will meet John there.
Yeah, I'll be running around somewhere.
But the good thing is I think they have like 6 food vendors this year. So
yeah, I think so. They're gonna have
that's a good thing right there.
Yeah.
You ain't got to leave and go 10, 15, 20 minutes down the road. You can walk out the front door and get you something to eat and sit down in the lobby and air conditioned lobby and have a good, sit down with friends and whatever.
And if you don't want to go to the food truck, I mean, right across the parking lot is Buffalo Wild Wings right there. You can walk down and eat. And you can walk across the road and buy you a new Ford pickup truck while you're there too.
Oh yeah. Just hope the power don't go out while you're eating at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah, because they can't do simple tax math.
That they can't.
But
they did a good job for no lights.
But yeah, it's going to be a good show. For you guys, it's like into vintage toys and stuff from the 80s. This past show, I saw some pretty good things. You were there, weren't you, Shane? Yeah, you made the Inhumans. The guy that had the
oh yeah,
Matt Lohr and I forget that Tendril. He had both of those complete. Yeah. They were in beautiful condition.
Actually had the fangs and stuff, man. It was unreal.
No, and it wasn't. It wasn't a bad price. I mean, for what it is and how rare it is. So. And
then a positive also is we've got several of our group members, Alabama Toy Mercs on Facebook, that been there. Adam Frederick will be there. Kip Reeves will be there. Yep. Several of our guys will be there. So come out and see them and say hi to everybody. What's going on, Bob?
Hey.
How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Bob.
Also, if you get messed over by Walmart's Collector Con, last time I was there, I picked up that 50th anniversary Venom that Walmart had. Nobody could find. So
yeah,
it's better for everybody.
Yep, they do. But it's a good show, so hope to see everybody out there.
Yep. What else we got? We got the FarleyCon coming up.
Yes, FarleyCon is in August.
And if you're a fan of the G.I. Joe cartoon, they're going to have just about everybody that's still living is going to will be there pretty much.
I'll have more cons to talk about next week.
Yeah.
Or next show, not next week. And Rocket City Con will be, or Rocket City, whatever they call it. I can't remember. I keep on forgetting, so. Been a long day.
Yep.
Let me find it real quick.
Yep, that'll be coming up. What's that? Usually in September, October, isn't it?
I think it's the end of September.
Oh, and speaking of which, Wolf's also doing a Halloween con this year.
He is, yes.
So that'll be the next thing coming up. And
that'd be cool.
So I've been trying to talk him into getting Elvira there, but he seems to think she's going to be too expensive. So.
Possibility.
Well,
yeah, Rocket City Toy and Gaming Expo is September 13th through the 14th. And their admission is the same, $10 for VIP, $5 for regular admission. Kids under 12 free. Will be their 4th annual toy and comic show. So, I mean, they're right along there with Gas and Collectorcon. And it's a good one, too. I've been to it, I think, two times. What's going on, Adam? Speaking of Adam, he'll be at the Gas and Collectorcon. Check out his booth. Dioramas, great dioramas.
Yep.
Yeah, that Rocket City, September 13th and the 14th.
Yeah, something tells me I think
I'll have more downloaded next show. We talk about more of them.
Something tells me I think October be Elvira's busy month.
Oh yeah, for real. Definitely will be.
Well, I don't know. I don't think she dresses up as Elvira for cons anymore. I think
it would be great if she did for like the Halloween time.
Oh, it would be. It would be awesome. I mean, I'm sure I'm sure for an added fee she might do it, but I mean, you got to think it is a lot of work for her to, because she's not that pale in real life.
Right.
So there is a good bit of makeup you have to apply to get that pale,
Yeah. True. Very true.
And I'll just say this right now: Adam does have a beast of a build dio that he will have there at the show for purchase, and it is awesome. It is awesome. If you was here a couple of weeks ago, you would have seen most of it, but it's pretty dang cool.
So bring your credit card.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what we got up here. Oh, Yojo June week 4. We got to talk about that, right?
Yeah.
Man, I ain't got no whiskey. Do we have to talk about it?
Yep. Oh, this is a new one. Okay. I thought you had some of the others. First up on this one is a render that was forgotten. Oh, Tomb Raider, just in time for the release of what's going to be coming up here in a few minutes.
Yep.
But this is one of the renders from the 3rd week that BMAC forgot to show.
Mm-hmm.
John, go ahead with.
Yeah, so that's Night Force Psyche out there. And
yep.
Kind of interesting. Of course, obviously, we'll be getting a regular Psyche out.
Exactly.
At the Night Force. It is curious because it don't seem like he's got enough accessories.
Yeah, Adam.
You think he'd at least have like the little satellite dishes that goes on his wrist or something.
Yeah.
I said, I don't remember this version of Psych Out.
And he don't have the antenna.
No, he doesn't have the antenna.
He always had the
Yeah.
thing that come around his head and over his ears and had the antenna on the back of it. They don't have that.
But I got the rest of the Night Force, so I'm gonna have to get him too. So whatever.
He was in the original Toys R Us Night Force wave.
He was.
Was he?
Yeah, he was. So
He didn't look like us, did he? I didn't think he did.
he was just. I mean, he was a repaint of the regular one. He was just painted in gray and black.
Yeah, he was. He looked just like the original.
He had all the accessories. He had, like you said, he had the little dishes that went on his forearms and all that. You know, so had the little box that had like a little radar dish on it. And, so yeah, I mean, you know, for them to be all out on accessories on these figures, it seems like he's a little light on his.
He is.
I'm not real sure about the gun with the electric flame coming out of it. I don't know what that's about, but
Yeah, the disc here to the left or to his right, it mounts on the holes in his arms, on his forearms. So I guess it's kind of like a shield, maybe. As far as I can go with.
Or instead of two little discs, one on each arm, they just give him one big one to go on there.
Yeah, that's what I've seen so far.
Young Lobot. Yeah, he does kind of remind you of Lobot. That's when Lobot had hair.
Yeah. I like this figure, and like John said, we know we're going to get a OG version.
It is kind of odd that they didn't give him the antenna.
Yeah, that was the only thing don't, because he's still got the headset, but he don't have the antenna. And once again, this is just a render, so
that's true.
I mean, possible add-on later. We never know.
As far as updating that figure, I mean, it's not. It's not bad. It's still, you can still tell who he is.
Exactly.
But it's a little more modernized. You know, it's not.
Yeah, just by the backpack, you can tell who it is.
Yeah.
Coming, I like it. Coming to you soon for $44.99.
Hopefully, he'll be a general release.
I believe they said he was
single release.
Night Force has been.
I mean, he'll be Walmart exclusive, I'm sure, but
Walmart. I think so. Walmart. Yeah.
Hopefully, he won't be $45. But anyway,
I don't think
he needs to be $24.
Yeah.
Those days are come and gone.
Yeah, I believe so too.
Yeah. All right. What else we got there, Shane?
Oh, then the great guy.
Flash.
Yep. Flash.
The end.
No, it's not the end.
Of the 13, yes.
We still got Grand Slam.
Yeah, I was kind of concerned before we saw Grand Slam and Flash. I was kind of concerned that they wouldn't do them justice on their pads. But they actually look pretty good if they look at you. You know, like I said, this is a render too, right? So
this is just render.
Yeah. We're supposed to get Grand Slam before him anyway.
Right. Yeah. I'm excited for that. I still don't want to took so long because I mean they basically had his accessories with the Dragonfly. So
exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it doesn't look like. Has he got a visor on that helmet, or is it just?
Yes, it's got a visor.
Yeah, he's got a visor.
I was gonna say he's got to have the visor on there. He just it ain't right if you don't have the visor.
You gotta have the visor.
Is it me or does he look like Tom Cruise?
A little bit.
He looked too tall for Tom Cruise.
Well, this is just a render, John, so we don't know.
He's 6 inches tall. He's still too tall for Tom Cruise.
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
I'm just happy we finally get Flash. 6 inches or 5 inches.
You can make you a Mission Impossible Tom Cruise. You just have to cut him off at the knees.
Poor Tom Cruise. Can't even get out of the Top Gun cockpit.
Of course,
I gotta have her.
Now,
I got to have her.
Is going to be a little more expensive than standard pricing.
$42.99.
She got a lot of accessories.
Yeah,
that's why I think she'll be just a little more.
Yeah, probably will.
I'm thinking $34.99.
it does look pretty well accurate to the original video game, right?
Yeah, it does.
Yes.
Yeah.
Except for the harness there, but other than that, they added the GI Joe stuff. But yeah, that's dead on her.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I love it too, Brad. Or Adam.
Yep.
I'm glad they didn't put her in her modern gear. I'm glad they kept it classic.
Yeah.
And this kind of especially with Mask entering into the Energon universe, maybe we might see some Mask figures in the G.I. Joe line.
Put her in the truck. And this is going to pull in a lot of females also, because a lot of females love Tomb Raider.
Oh yeah.
So I mean.
Oh yeah, my girlfriend, she's actually talking about getting this one for her and me as well. So
we'll pull in a different clientele, I guess you'd say.
She don't even collect GI Joes.
And this is exactly why we see so many crossovers, like with the Ninja Turtles, all the crossovers.
Mm-hmm.
Because you got people that's going to collect Ninja Turtles, and you got people that's going to collect GI Joe or collect Transformers. And whatever they cross them over with, you got two groups of people buying them instead of just one.
Hey, Emily, listen to me. Next year, 45-year anniversary of Rambo. Get it done.
Oh yeah. It would be cool to see Rambo put into the classified line, but I'm not going to hold my breath on that.
Be very easy to do.
I'm looking forward to seeing Adam's Dio he's talking about.
Yeah. It'd be very easy to do, Rambo. Black pants, maybe a black undershirt or no undershirt at all, bow and arrow set, and a big light machine gun. You got Rambo.
Yeah.
Okay, next up, Retro Card Falcon.
Retro Carded
Falcon. We need this because my original Falcons don't get turned into a custom.
Yeah, at least they got the better head on it.
Yeah, it's basically like the vintage figure. I mean, you got the backpack with the antenna, you got the knife. I'm assuming there's a place on the backpack for the knife to fit, hopefully.
Yeah, I think it slides in right beside the antenna.
Yep.
Hold on 1 minute, guys. I want to get out Night Force Falcon and see if that's the same head.
It is.
Is it? Well, you saved me a trip.
Yeah, it is the same one. It is the same head from the Night Force version.
Okay.
Y'all saw that. Mason said Rambo's in negotiation for the line.
I figured they'd been negotiating for Rocky because he was the one that was originally supposed to be in the line.
Yeah.
And then they couldn't get the rights to it,
I know Rambo's coming up on 45 year.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is a great Falcon. Some people are complaining because he's got too much brown, which the other one, the original did have more green than brown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, either way, it looks good. Always going to have somebody complain about something.
I just like all the accessories are accurate to the original.
Exactly.
Yep. I'm surprised they didn't model him up and throw him a sidearm on.
Yeah, no side arms.
Yep.
And then the Valkyrie.
The Valkyrie.
I'm going to have to pass on these. I already got three of the lady troopers, so.
Yeah. I'll probably pick two of them up because I got enough room to get two more in my display that I got for my Cobra Troopers and Valkyrie. So I might stick a couple more in there.
Because I think I got a gray one with the ferret, or maybe the it was a ferret. And I got one with the claw, and I got about the 2-pack. So. To me, I don't think there's any difference in the 2-pack and them, except for one of them had the desert camo accessories, but
they were gold.
I think
straight up gold.
I think they're same gold. Mine look like brown to me, like a khaki brown, but as far as the color on the figure, it looks just the same as the other ones.
Yeah. I kind of like the all black. I mean, the other's not bad neither. I took my like gold accessories and put in the black harnesses and the black accessories and the gold harnesses, kind of mix and match them where they would still look right together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
What was that?
I think the blue on this one is a little bit lighter than the originals. I think it's going to be a little lighter than what the originals were because they were a darker blue.
Yeah.
This looks like it's going to be a little bit lighter blue.
Probably like the these are probably going to be more like the
OG
retro Cobra Troopers come out.
Yeah.
Match those a little better.
It's a shade, yeah, there's just a little shade difference in the retro Cobra and the regular from Viper Island.
And then these were name onlys.
Well, I'm still waiting on my white one to get here. They canceled.
And this one, if I ain't mistaken, is going to be based off the Action Force from Europe, right? Not the.
I think that's what they said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's the crimson.
Mm-hmm. Considering I didn't get my white one, I'll probably pass on this one.
I completely suspect that we will get the dark blue eventually.
I do too. I mean, why not? I mean,
why would you not? Yeah. I mean, they originally had a dark blue one, so why would you not do another dark blue?
Yeah.
Because this mold, I mean, all they can do is repaint it. I mean, it's not like you can make a different character out of it or anything. So
just pour a different color.
Right.
Yep.
I'll say this. That's, to me, out of vehicles and things like that, that's one of the better ones. That
oh, yeah. I loved it.
It is pretty sweet.
Coming to you at double the price as the original.
Yeah.
That's a possibility.
Yep.
I know it's going to be higher, so. And then the 2-pack. This will be a 2-pack.
Yeah. And I think this finishes off the Marauders, does it not?
I think so.
It does.
Because you got Spirit, and you got Sarge, and you got
Lola.
You got Lowlight.
Yep.
Who else was there? I'm trying to remember now. My mind's not as good as it used to be.
Neither.
I'm thinking that's it.
Falcon?
Falcon.
Yeah,
no,
Falcon.
Force.
No.
Falcon's not.
No,
he's not Force. No, I'm thinking that's it.
I was thinking it was one of them. Maybe I have to look later and see.
See, Barbecue was one of them.
Barbecue, that's the other one. Yep. And we done got Barbecue. So, yeah, that should be all of them. Yeah, so that'd be 6 total. If I remember right, there were 6 of them. So.
Yeah, I passed on this line.
Yeah.
Yep. Mad Marauders.
Mad.
That's just pictures of the actual vintage figures there.
Yeah, that's just pictures of that.
Yeah.
My screen's so small. I can't honestly.
Yeah.
I didn't know if they photoshopped Mad Marauders on that or not.
Sarge's Renegades, I did collect all of them. And even though I got the Gaston Con exclusive of this, I will have this.
Now, did we ever find out any more about it? Is that one that was circulating? Is that actually going to be it? The one with the 2 seats?
This is what everybody wants, but from what I've been reading and seeing, this is what everybody's getting.
Yeah, I think I'll pass.
Whether it's true or not, I don't know.
Yeah,
just what's going around right now.
Yeah, it looks kind of neat, but it don't quite look like the Triple T. It looks like
it's not bad.
Yeah.
But it's not what you think of when you see Triple T. If this is in fact what it's going to be. Like I said,
I don't know. This,
what people are
looking at this. This is the first time I've seen this. I might be in line with this to go with my Gadsden Con exclusive.
I mean, if this is it, that's clearly a vamp in the middle, and instead of wheels attaching to it, you got attached tank treads.
Yeah.
Tank treads attached to the side.
Another picture I saw was the back of Leatherneck's thing. Back of his box art. Remember how it had what looked like a tank on the back of it?
Yeah.
From another picture I saw was that it was the back of the Triple T. Who knows? That's just things floating around in the interwebs.
Well, what are they going to do about Sarge? I mean, we've already got the Rotters, we got the regular, we got the desert one. Is he going to have
I think he's going to be the one with the USA on his chest.
Yeah, that's what I was looking to know.
If he's not, then I would rather
Battle
just
Force
leave
2000.
the figure out, and not even put one in it.
Right.
Exactly.
And save some money. Hold on just a second, guys. I'm still here. I just got to cut the camera off for a minute.
Okay.
Nancy's got her poo hair going. She's coming through, and she don't know about the
You say she had poo hair?
But yeah, we've been out in the swimming pool.
Poo, not poop. Okay, never mind. We thought you said poo hair.
Pool hair.
Pool hair. Poo. Okay.
And Marshall come in. He come through in his swimsuit, and he's too white for anybody. He'd blind everybody. So
don't feel bad, Nancy.
Information you're looking for.
Don't feel bad, Nancy's girlfriend drugged me out to eat at the Chinese place, and I had pool hair straight from the pool. So don't feel bad.
Just.
But
anyway, what did y'all think about the Yo-Yo June?
I honestly, I would rather them just do one show and show everything in one show. It seems too drug out to me. I would rather just see it all at once and be done with it. You know, they done that originally with the first couple.
It's sort of like a Domino's pizza. First day was real good. Second day gets a little worse, and by the time the fourth day gets there, you should have been thrown out by the third day.
Kind of a good theory there.
And that's my opinion. The fourth day was utter hot mess garbage.
I really miss the old days when you didn't know what was coming out until you went to the store and looked on the back of the package. I really wish they would incorporate something like that back into it. Instead of doing reveals, let's put it out there and then flip it over and let's see what's on the back.
Yeah.
But I don't know, it's
and these new figures, okay, the cowboy desperado guy, he's okay, but this synopsis? Ugh.
Oh yeah, we didn't talk about synopsis, did we?
Yeah, we talked about him last time. Yeah, he is not. I just can't.
Did we
talk? We'll not buy that one.
I told you, John, I ain't got no whiskey. We can't talk about it.
Had they revealed that one before?
Yeah.
Oh, they had. Okay.
Yeah, we talked about it last time.
I couldn't remember. Yeah, I do remember that now. Okay. Anyway, yeah, he's definitely an unusual character.
And you want to tell them about what his backstory is, John?
Yeah, from what they told on the thing, he's pretty much an enemy of Destro. So he's not really. He's I guess he's sort of like Quinn from the comics. He's not a good guy or a bad guy. He's just kind of a in between, I guess.
Well, say that's what gets me. Why don't we get Quinn and stuff like that before they start making new characters?
I'm sure they're going to try to get around to every one of them if they can sooner or later. Honestly though, I really don't know why. And I get trying to make, want to make new characters, but you do have a lot. I talk to a lot of people, because I'll help down at Wolf's Den some, and there's a lot of people coming there, and I talk to a lot of people, and a lot of the people in their 20s and 30s grew up on the Joe versus Cobra, Valor versus Venom toys.
Yeah.
And I honestly don't understand why, because there were some cool characters in those lines. I mean, they didn't look that great. Looking back on them now with the big bulky elbow, shoulders and all that, they don't look that great now compared to what we're getting. But still, there were some characters that were pretty cool. I don't know why they don't focus kind of on them. And
they kind of look like the Power of the Force Star Wars stuff.
Yeah. But I mean, like I said, I guarantee you, Barrel Roll, Bomb Strike, and Blackout, the siblings from those stories, those three would sell like hotcakes. I guarantee you they would sell.
Yeah, I agree with Bob here.
Yeah.
On how Super 7 doesn't reveal nothing until they're ready to be released.
Yeah, sure.
Yep.
Yeah, I do like that.
Yep.
It's kind of like the old days, you know.
Right.
Talking about new characters. What about the October Guard?
Well, I mean, look at McFarlane. He's like, hey, these are coming out, and then next week they're shipping. So
Exactly.
we ain't even got a classic Big Ben yet.
No.
Yeah.
We haven't, and that's all I.
Well, I do suspect that we'll get a corrected tunnel rat on the retro card that's got the right color pants.
Yeah.
Why they flip flopped them, I don't know.
Never know.
I have no idea why they done that, but I do suspect that they'll correct tunnel rat and get him out on a retro card. And I suspect we'll probably get an 86 roadblock on a retro card a little more, well, with a more, instead of a laser gun, a actual machine gun.
Yeah.
Or whatever that thing was the first one come with. I don't know. But
keeping in line with Joe's and military, have you seen some of this new stuff Bobby Val's pulling out now? It's 1944 line.
I hadn't looked at anything from Valaverse.
And he's also coming out with a line. I can't remember what it's called exactly. Yeah. It's basically guys for background to make customs out of like $20 a piece, or you can buy like bundles of them, like all the heads and everything for like $100. Make several different ones. They're just background characters.
Well, I'm hoping for guys like Bullhorn and Ambush and Captain Gridiron soon myself.
Honestly,
sneak peek.
Honestly, I think they would have already done the October Guard if it hadn't been for the whole deal with Ukraine and all that. And I think they kind of like that put it on the back burner for a little while.
Politics does not need to be in toys.
Yeah.
Nope.
It don't, but they still make it put it in there anyway.
Because they're morons. But as for me, I thought the figures that were revealed during Yo-Yo June was great.
Yeah.
As far as the 4 shows, 3 of the 4 was hot mess. And I have no faith in BMAC at all to lead the Joes into the future.
Nope.
That's just my opinion. If you've got a different opinion, that's your opinion. But
I think 2026 and the first part of 2027 is going to be the decent years of this Joe line, and it's going to go to crap because this is what we're getting now is the stuff Lenny done already.
Yeah.
And Tony.
Yeah.
And both of them are now at both fight. So I don't know. I don't have faith in B-Mac's leadership. I mean, he can't even run a couple simple shows, 17, 13-minute shows.
And that's why I say, why not just plan and just do one show and plan the whole thing out.
There's literally a teleprompter there that they're reading from.
Yeah.
So I mean, and then you still miss stuff. It just, I don't know. I have no faith in him at all.
I don't know. We'll see.
They're gonna have to get a couple better people in there to run it.
Well, I mean, it's not hard. Shane writes a format. He gives it off to us. We follow it. It's not rocket science. If we can do it, they can do it.
Yeah. I mean, he missed 2 renders out of 4 shows. So I mean, it just did not make sense.
All they need to do is just watch us every other week and see how it's done. You know?
And we ain't that good. We're better than that. I'm gonna tell you, in my opinion.
Teleprompters. We'll just fly by the seat of our pants.
Right. and it's like this. They don't have a producer. They shouldn't have a producer hollering in their ear for time for TV. There's a live stream. They can be there as long as they want to.
My thing is, they just, I don't know. He talks about how he was a kid tester and grew up loving G.I. Joe, but I just don't see that, man. I mean, he may have been a kid tester, but he probably didn't know what he was playing with. Yeah. Because a lot of the stuff, when he starts talking about it, he don't even know what he's talking about.
He's not even that old to be. I mean,
I don't think so.
He'd had to grow up with the 2000 Joes. I mean, he would have had to.
I don't know how old he is or what, but I just don't feel like he was no kid tester for probably the late years.
Right, because I mean, he would have to be my age at least to be there for the majority of the 3 3/4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm nearly 47 years old.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, let's see.
I don't know. I don't trust BMAC. I can tell you that much. I don't care who said what. That's just my opinion.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's going to say that because.
Yeah, and I'll say I think out of all the ones that's been on our Lenny probably has been the one that's been the most passionate about.
Oh
yeah, Joe.
Oh yeah,
and hopefully.
And Tony was passionate about it too.
Yeah.
But these last two guys, no, they don't. No confidence.
For Lenny, it wasn't a job. It was For Lenny, it wasn't a job. It was an adventure for him.
Yeah. And I could tell Emily. We all know it was just a job for her.
Oh yeah.
She had to put I call it fake excitement, but
yeah,
you could tell it was fake excitement she had trying to stir it up, because that's part of her job to sell, right?
Yeah.
But you can always tell the people that's really passionate about something, compared to the ones that are there for the money.
100%.
And
I've seen better acting. I've seen better acting in professional wrestling than we got out of Emily.
But I hope whoever does take it over is, as passionate about it as Lenny was, maybe even more. But I know they had some good people there at Hasbro back before COVID. And they, Daryl the Priest and some of those that really, really were all about G.I. Joe, and then they let them, they cut them loose, and those were the ones they should have kept. And
speaking of Joe's, what's up with this line with Larry Hama's doing?
What's that now?
It's not G.I. Joe, but it's a military deal, and Larry Hama's involved in it.
Is it a comic?
No, it's action figures.
Now, are you talking about the Larry Hama action figure they're doing?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but it's involved in a whole line that he's involved in.
Oh, okay. I saw the action figure. I hadn't really got into what the details on it or anything yet.
Dang it! Just right there on the tip of my tongue.
I can't. I don't know names of the line.
Too. I can't even remember who they said was making it. So,
but they look pretty. Well, I've seen them. They look pretty good.
Yeah, we got it. Fury Force.
Yeah, Fury Force. Big Bad Workshop. Yeah.
Yeah.
Big Bad Workshop.
Yeah. If it's involved with Big Bad Workshop, they're going to be about $35, $40 a piece.
And I'm going to tell you that. And I kind of hate that I didn't get a Mobat from Raymond Toys, but this Knight Rider and Dukes of Hazzard's killing me. I mean, those look really nice. I really like them. But they
I'm just pondering how I can come up with the money to get that General Lee, man. I guarantee it's gonna be $3.99 or above.
What are you doing, Bean? But I think was it $400, $499 or something like that, or maybe that was
a lot.
I can't remember. One of them was like $4.99, I think. But yeah,
get my hand on Catherine Bach.
Oh, I didn't catch it. I'm not seeing those things for some reason. Got us Hooded Cocoa. I figured Lenny was pushing for Hooded Cocoa.
I don't know.
For something, because he screws up everything else.
I be honest with you, I don't know so much about that. I think we would get a Hooded Cocoa eventually.
And they never.
So I mean,
nobody at Hasbro ever said it was off the table.
No, that was just some idiot producer.
Yeah, they never said it though, but I don't know.
Way I understand it was director that first got off of G.I. Joe movie because they asked him why wouldn't his version of Cobra Commander in a hood.
It was retaliation.
Well, you know, I remember back 2 years ago when everybody's talking about wanting Hoodie Coco, and you had all these people on there crying, "Oh, it'll never be there. We'll never see it. It's too racist." Yada yada yada. But now it's been announced, and I ain't seen nobody crying about it being announced. Seems like everybody's happy about it.
Well, it sold out, didn't it?
He did. So go figure.
Yeah.
I think
But anyway,
crybaby stuff.
what are we? Corey's next, right?
Yeah, well, the only toys I picked up this week was this Robo Shark here for the pool from Walmart, which he's pretty cool. Like I said, the only thing I don't really like about him, the engine, the motor on it, a little bit too weak. And he does go through the AAA batteries. And one 4-hour swimming pool session drains him.
Yeah.
Other than that,
I slap it every once in a while to get it to go.
Hey, me and the girlfriend and her brother, we go almost every other day to her sister's, and 4+ hours every other day.
After 4 hours in the pool, I'm drained too. My Duracell's gone.
I got some Joes coming. They're supposed to be here yesterday, but I reckon because of the 4th, they'll be here tomorrow, Tuesday. But keeping up with my current situation about what clutters our shelves, I decided to do one for the 4th of July. Shane, did you get the pictures?
No, Corey, I didn't get them.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know you did. All right. Well, they're a little bit out of order. This is my number one. This is the 20th anniversary Captain America. Because I got several of them. Like I said, this is the ultimate Captain America. I mean, what can you say about him? Now, I would love to have butterfly joints, but apparently Captain America don't come with butterfly joints.
He skipped butterfly day.
Yeah, he must have. He's pretty much the classic looking Cap. That was my number one.
Hurt the pectorals.
Yep. Number two would be I think I done Tactical Cap. Yeah, this is from the box of just I don't think this was the Cobra Society Cobra Society or Build-A-Figure. But he's more of a tactical looking Captain America. I added the gun and the holster anyway. But yeah, that's more of the tactical Cap, which that was my number two, which I still got more than the 4 I put on the shelf, but these are my top 4. The next one would be I call him the werewolf Cap. That come with what was that Build-A-Figure though? Target just re-released him.
Onslaught
Build-A-Figure wave, yeah. So he's a little bit pricey. He was from way back in the day, but he would be my number 3 because of the wolf head. I think that's what you make when he wolfed out there. See here, there's him. Captain Wolf, Cat Wolf.
Yeah, Cat Wolf, what they called him in the comics, I think.
That was my number 3 there. So, like I said, he's real pricey, expensive if you can find him. My honorable mention is technically Captain America. He was a Walmart exclusive Christmas. They call him Christmas Tree Venom because he's got the Christmas star on him. But that's Venomized Captain America.
Oh, Christmas tree.
But yeah, he was. I don't know. I don't think he was part of the wave. I think he was just hard to find.
Yeah, there was him and wasn't it Iron Man? Didn't they do a Venomized Iron Man too?
They did, but I don't think it was Walmart exclusive. He was a Walmart exclusive.
Yeah, I know there was 2 that come out at the same time. Him and one other. I was thinking it was Iron Man, but it might have been somebody else. Might have been Wolverine. I'll have to go back and look now. I can't remember.
I can't remember either. But like I said, he was a pain to get, and luckily I found him at our Water Waste Walmart of all places. Yeah, like I said, that's what is cluttering my shelves this week. Because people collect stuff. They always do multiples because you're going to buy him regardless, and sometimes he's in build-a-figure sets. You got to get him anyway.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like I said, that's what's cluttering my shelves this week, and going in from that into a rant. Okay, this is a Walmart rant. I bought this guy at Walmart. Gave $20. Went in and got him. The app says $14.95 if you order him online and a pickup at the store. My gripe is, why couldn't they get me this for $14.95? Considering I saved the company money from having to pay somebody to go get this off the shelf, go back to pack it, bag it up, then deliver it out to my car. Because ours, you don't have is a curbside service only for pickups. But they couldn't let me have this $14.95 because I walked to the shelf and saved the company money. Am I just old fashioned, or is this just the way things are now?
It's just the way it is, man.
The way it is.
I mean, is the company not like saving money?
Walmart does not price match. That includes their online order too.
And
I bet you checked it out yourself too, didn't you?
No, actually, I went through actual register actually.
Oh, really?
Because I always go real early to get groceries. It was like 7:30 that morning, so I actually had one cash register open.
There you go. You had to pay the cashier. That's where the other $5 went. Maybe.
Like I said, Walmart, I just don't get it. Like Shane was saying earlier, Target will at least price match her out.
Yeah. Target will, Walmart will not.
Yeah.
You can get lucky sometimes and if you get the right cashier, and she will give you the online price, but 90% of the time, it doesn't happen.
Well, I talked to the store manager up there, and I was trying to explain to him looks like to me the higher price would be online, considering you have to pay somebody to get it for you and pick it and handle it for you.
Like
Looks
I
like
told
the
you
cheaper
earlier,
price.
They already paying them people to be there, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it just don't make no
All
sense.
you done was made their day a little easier. They didn't have to do a little bit more work. They
Right.
can sit back there on their cell phone just a little bit longer.
And what's bad, this thing was on the very top shelf, and I had to get one of them foam swords to kind of coach it off to catch it.
Oh, you're supposed to give an associate for that. See, there's where you messed up.
Yeah, well, there wasn't no associate around because it was 7:30 in the morning.
Mason here, and reach the top shelf. You shouldn't be doing that.
Well,
that's
unfortunately, I had to have it. I had to have it.
That's where you messed up. That's where your other $5 should have went.
Yeah,
I believe you did that.
yeah, I could have. And I what I should have took that $5, went over to the shoe department, got me some lifts.
You're gonna have to get like 18-inch lifts.
But that's pretty much all I got going on this week until next week.
Well, let me ask you guys this. We're now halfway through this year. How are you looking on your picks for this year as far as figures coming out?
I don't even know what my picks were.
I don't remember mine either.
I know I had deep six on there.
So I was looking at mine.
I don't remember doing them.
Let me see.
I think I got a piece of paper here somewhere. I think I've got all mine right.
Yeah. So I've gotten, let's see, 1, 2, 3 out of the 10 I picked so far, halfway through the year.
I know Iceberg was on mine.
Apple was on mine too.
Yeah. I had number 1. I had a retro Cobra officer, which I'm shocked that we have not got. No, I take that back. I got 4 IG Destro, Iron Glitter Destro. So
I think we all had that one.
He's
we
1.
all had that one.
Flash is 2. Orange Pad Grand Slam is 3. So they all did.
I had them.
And Airtight was my 4th one. Those are the 4 that I had on my list that they've announced or are coming out.
Yeah.
I think I picked.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I think I had the rest of the OG 13 picked on mine.
I had Astro Viper, Heat Viper, Blizzard, Zanzibar, and Thrasher. On my, those are the ones that, and the Retro Cobra Officer that they haven't announced yet. So
I had Zanzibar and Thrasher too on mine, but I don't. No HasLab, we're not getting it.
Yeah, I think my wild pick was the Triple T tank.
now I'm going to tell you on the, and you know I for my HasLab I picked of course it should have been a Cobra one this year. I picked a Stun with a Motor Viper. As my guess on that one. But as far as Marvel Legends goes, I hadn't got a single one checked off my list for this year.
To me,
you'd think out of the hundreds of figures they put out every year, I'd get at least one off my list, but I've not got a single one off my list.
To me, I mean, to be honest with you, John, to me, the only thing it look like they're doing is maybe updating the bodies and repainting some, and that's it.
Yeah.
There's only like one figure so far has come. They've announced this past whatever when they done the Marvel stuff, and that was X-Men '97 Beast. Other than that, I could care. And the new Punisher from the Netflix, not Netflix, but Disney special there, and that's it. That's all I want.
Yeah. I don't know. It seemed like I did hear rumors about maybe one of the ones on my list.
Which one's that, John?
I had Mimic down as number 4, and it seemed like I may have heard a rumor about Mimic might be coming out pretty soon. He would kind of finish off some of the Silver Age X-Men. I had several, from Spider-Man, and I thought for sure I'd got a couple of them. Like I got Will-O-the-Wisp, Ariana. The Maddie Franklin Spider-Woman, I thought for sure would have got her Ariana by now. Spot, they done Spot for the Edge of the Spider-Verse, so I thought, well, surely they'll do a comic Spot, but they hadn't done that yet. I mean, that would be an easy one to do, too. I mean, you can take any blank figure and just paint it. Diamondback, it seemed like I might have heard that they may be in the works on the Diamondback. I had Carrion, Jack of Hearts, Atuma, and Andromeda. And hadn't got not a single one of them.
I heard they're going to come out with a $250 pack. It's going to have the entire Serpent Society in it. And that might be the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive.
Well, some of them have to be new molds. Some of those, like Bushmaster and not Constrictor, but what's her name? I can't think of her name.
I know a Constrictor from the Secret Wars line. That was a big letdown. He don't even have no wrist articulation or nothing.
Yeah. And I thought for sure. Of course, I had my deluxe figure or Build-A-Figure that I was hoping for was an awesome android, which that don't look like that's happening. And box sets, I were kind of hoping maybe for the Warriors 3. I still can't believe they hadn't put that. I can't believe they hadn't put those out even in the movie series. I mean, that's just amazes me. I'd love to see the Enforcers. That'd be another good 3-pack. And then the Tinker with a alien would be a cool 2-pack. But don't look like I'm doing very well on my picks for Marvel Legends this year.
I think we're gonna get an X Factor and an X Force version, 97 versions. Because I don't know if I ain't giving no spoilers out if you've seen the first 3 episodes of X-Men '97 season 2.
I do think which I think we talked about it last show. I think Dave mentioned it about I think Disney's kind of putting the heat on Hasbro now about not finishing a lot of these teams. They do 1 or 2 characters and they don't finish them, and so I think we're probably going to see a lot more of that.
I heard a rumor that they're trying to get away from Build-A-Figures and just going to start to release them into like a deluxe deal.
They mentioned that one time last year that one wave last year was going to be the last one, and then they ended up doing more. So I forget which wave it was, but I don't know.
It's the one with the Annihilator, maybe, or something. It was had his skull, and they changed his name. Oh,
Oh yeah, that's the one. Yeah, the
that yeah.
Well, it was genocide, I think.
Yeah, genocide. That's when they changed his name to something
Originally in the
else.
comics, he was Holocaust.
Holocaust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But looking, and you guys kind of helped me out here, make sure I hadn't missed any. So we're I mean they're about to finish up the 82 run. Flash and Grand Slam's only 2 left, and we know both of them are coming.
Yeah.
As far as 1983, we're only missing 4 figures from that. We're missing Ace, Silver Pad Grand Slam, and a Tan Grunt, and the Viper Pilot. Which I'm surprised they hadn't done a Viper Pilot. Just basically, maybe just a little repainting and swapping of a helmet. But
wouldn't surprise me if you got the Viper Pilot and Ace in a 2-pack.
I'm thinking that they'll do a Tan Grunt and a Viper Pilot, and they'll come with a fang or claw glider, but just painted up in the tan and the blue camouflage. Is what I'm thinking. I mean, because they got to reuse that claw mode for something, right? I mean, they got money, and I don't think they're gonna. I don't think you can make a glider. I mean, that glider would have to be this big to be able to carry a 6-inch action figure and actually fly. So I don't think we're going to get like a foam glider like they did originally. So if we did, I'd be shocked. But as far as 1984, we're looking at which now they did announce Ripcord, right?
Do what now?
They did announce Ripcord, right? Which I know we already got him in Night Force, but didn't they finally announce him in the?
I believe so.
Regular paint.
And
it's coming.
We know we're getting Tan Clutch with a Mark II.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting Deep Six, and we're getting Hooded Cobra Commander. So that just leaves Cutter and Thunder from 1984, finishing 1984 up.
I think Thunder was on my top 10 also.
And as far as 1985, we got Airtight. He's coming out now. So that just leaves 4. That leaves Heavy Metal, Lamprey, Toll Booth, and depending on how deep they want to go, you got the Listen and Fun Tripwire, which that would be an easy repaint. I'm surprised we hadn't got it already. What would be
hard
cool
to put a cassette in there.
Yeah, it'd be cool if they'd they'd probably put a flash drive or something there instead, or
a fake cassette would be pretty neat.
Yeah, a fake cassette with a code where you could download That would be cool though if they would actually download the actual footage from the cassette. That would be cool. Now 1986, we actually still got quite a few to go on 1986 and 1987. There's a bunch on 1987 they hadn't done, and a bunch on 1988, and then that's kind of as far as I went with it. I didn't.
I like to get that version 2 of Rock and Roll.
Yeah, I expect we'll probably see it. That would be, to me, that's kind of a no-brainer.
That version 4 of Snake Eyes.
I would really, because they'd have to, because a lot of these things you got to figure they got to be able to reuse the mold or part of the mold anyway to get their money out of the thing. Because you look at it like a gung ho in dress blues. But now it is possible because I don't know if you can modify that, because originally in the original line they were going to do Shipwreck in his dress uniform, but it never did happen, and I don't know if you could take that mold and maybe tweak it some for to be able to do that Shipwreck or maybe some of the other Joes. You could probably take the. They could probably, if they really wanted to, they could maybe just slap a Leatherneck head on it and do a Leatherneck in dress blues or something if they wanted to.
What they should have done instead of making this 250th anniversary Duke, they should have made a 4 or 5 pack of each branch of the military in their dress uniforms.
Yeah.
I ain't going to complain because I thought we'd come off cheap on it myself.
Yeah.
I'd rather buy one at $28 than I had to buy 4 or 5 at $28.
Yeah, me too.
And then I thought maybe this whole legacy deal maybe would have been Marines in their dress blues instead of the snow patrol.
Well, now see, that is a good possibility of reuse of that dress blues mold, is putting a regular figure in a legacy, and then they could do that first, and then turn around later and then release gung ho on a retro card.
Yeah.
That's probably not a bad idea. But anyway,
nothing's off the table, fellas. Nothing's off the table.
As far as me, I did finally get this guy after a year, and got the big throne, which kind of, you got the skull head, and I don't know what kind of critter that's supposed to be. So, other than an ugly one.
So where donkey?
I do like it. It come with a, you can remove this one skull. For, I guess so, if he wants to hold it in his hand, or it's actually got a place here for it to sit. It don't lock into place or nothing. It's just got grooves where it kind of sits there. There is a hole. I don't know if you can see here. There's a hole in the top of that skull for the tip of the sword to go in.
Oh, yeah.
If you can see it there. If I take it out, let's see. Well, but
oh, there it goes.
Damaged.
See, it's got the hole right there for the tip of the sword. I will say this: I'm really glad that they. I'll have to put him back in this point, but he's got cloth, loincloth, and the cloth cape.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's got to have a cloth cape and all to be able to sit down in that chair. But they did also include a plastic loincloth. Kind of looks like it's kind of blowing in the wind or whatever, in the cape as well. So if you got him standing up, you can pose him with that where it looks like it's kind of flowing. I'm kind of shocked that they actually put two, one cloth one and one regular in there. I mean, they could have easily just said, okay, cloth, and be done with it. But they didn't, they did choose to put one. Or they could have put wire in the cloth, maybe, to make
that's what I would have done.
But, I mean, hey, extra accessories, right? So for the price, yeah, they should have put some more in there.
Yeah, I mean, $199.
Yeah.
They should have.
I think it was $89.
Yeah, he wasn't quite that much. If he was, I wouldn't have bought one.
I was kind of hoping Nancy was listening to Smack John. See a hand come in, whack.
But I mean, of course, he come with which I'm not really sure. The head he's got on is kind of like a grit in his teeth kind of head, and this one's got sort of a sinister grin on it. And he come with an extra pair of hands. I mean, he really didn't, other than the throne, he didn't come with a whole lot of accessories, but, obviously got the extra hands. But the throne, it's heavy. I mean, it is pretty heavy. I had to put it together, where it fit in the box. They put it in two pieces, and you had to put it together, but it's got a little tentacle there. Got a lot, I mean, there's a lot of detail into it. You can see the snakes or vines. No, those chains, I guess. I don't know if you can see them there. I don't have good lighting in here. I need a light this way, but like right here, this is like a chain. You can see all the little links in it and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it's got a good bit of detail in it. But yeah, that's him. That's a lot of people were wanting that figure, and it's supposed to come with the what was it called?
Engines of Vengeance. Engines of Vengeance.
Yeah, but and they said, if this don't get made, you won't get these figures. And guess what? We've got him and we've got Goblin Queen. Even though the Goblin Queen is a cartoon version, but still.
And Robbie Reyes is coming too.
Well, that's true. Yeah, Robbie Reyes is coming too. You just won't have the he's got a swappable head, right?
Nope.
Oh, it don't? Okay. So you're not getting the early bird.
Nope.
Robbie Reyes is human then, I guess.
Nope.
That's the only thing you're missing out on. That in the car. But anyway.
It's kind of like you're never going to get a HISS tank. You don't buy the HasLab.
Yeah. Funny how things change when
Or a
they
Wild
start making
Bill.
money in it. You know.
Yeah.
I got this. I actually got this probably about 2 months ago, and I still hadn't had time to go down and read through it. But y'all know I love physical media,
Mhm.
especially the old like toy fairs and things. And I don't know if y'all remember, you had Toy Fair that was put out by Wizard. You had Action Figure News and Toy Review, and then you had in the middle of the '90s they started White's Guide to Collecting Action Figures. I don't know if y'all remember those. I actually was able to get the very first issue, come out January 1995, but I hadn't had a chance to read through it. It's got a feature on the Power Rangers. What I'm working on is I'm trying to gather up a lot of these first issues of these different magazines.
Yeah.
And I want to try to kind of, once I get several of them and I sit down and read through them and go through them, kind of put some little presentations together for our show to kind of look at the trends back then compared to now and see how all those rare, what do you call it, investments of the '90s, see how how they're standing up 25 years later, 25, 30 years later, to see if that investment really was a good investment or not. So, that's something coming up that I'm working on. That's, going to take me a little while. I got to, like I said, I got to round up a few more issues and maybe we'll start taking a look at some of those. I kind of did that with Toy Fair there for a little while, and then I kind of got out of it, and I hadn't had time to. It's just hard to find time to sit down and really read through all these things. And if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it right. So I'm working on it. So maybe in the near future, we'll take a look at some of those things. But it was interesting. The White's Guide, it had a big majority of the book was price guide, but you do have articles and stuff, and you can see how thin this one was. I mean, it's just a real thin. Later on, they become kind of thicker. This is actually stapled, and later on they were, I don't know, what do you call it when they're not stapled? They're just pressed together. But that kind of come around in the late '90s. They started doing a lot of magazines like that.
Yeah.
But and they were thicker and had more pages in them. Yeah, something to look forward to. Hopefully coming up, and of course, I did pick this up for Mr. Shane. I got him waiting on you here.
Yeah.
Shaggy.
Shaggy.
Yeah, it's really cool. I need to try to get that price sticker off her, but it's like you see the
fog.
The fog.
Yeah.
The fog coming across there. So yeah, I got him put up here on the shelf for you. He's not going anywhere. And just out of curiosity, who knows Shaggy's last name?
I don't. I love it.
I don't either.
What is that over? They actually printed it on the box, and I'm not sure. I don't remember if I knew this or not. But apparently, his last name is Rogers, Shaggy Rogers.
Huh.
He may be related to Captain America.
Never know.
Yeah, then got it on the back of the box.
That's cool.
Maybe that one night stand Cap had with the USO girl.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come Shaggy.
Do you know Scooby's last name?
Do.
There you go.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
And Doo's got to be his last name because you got Scrappy Doo, and then you got what was the cousin that was kind of dumb? Dummy Doo.
Dummy Doo.
Dummy Doo, yeah.
Dummy Doo.
Well, all right. What else we got, Shane? What we got?
I believe that's going to be it for tonight.
Okay, so without Dave, we're not as long-winded, are we?
No.
Dave's the wind within our sails, I guess.
Yes. Just not very much out there right now.
That is true. There ain't a whole lot to talk about. Mm-hmm. But yeah, well, like I said, we want to remember Dave in our thoughts and prayers, and keep him in our thoughts and prayers, and hope everything goes well. Maybe he'll get back with us sometime soon. But we miss him. Miss having him on here.
He's like the Terminator in Texas. He'll be back.
Yeah, we just ain't got our weekly McFarlane in, so
McFarlane.
That McFarlane in there.
I ain't heard no news out of McFarlane here lately.
Well, McFarlane losing DC. They're not really much to talk about.
Yep.
But I've still not seen any of those action figures around here. The kids figures, I hadn't seen any of them.
I've only seen 2 or 3.
I've only seen them at Target.
Yeah, that's it. That's the only place I've seen.
I ain't even seen them at Target. Target and Oxford don't have anything.
They had a collector, some type of con this weekend or last weekend. They showed a couple of production samples of the first wave of the collector series from Mattel's new DC. It's going to be Batman. They're supposed to come out in November of this year.
Right.
And
Just
the only one they had Batman and they had Superman.
Imagine that.
Yeah, God of War. Got about it coming out. Yeah.
God of War.
God of War. They come out with some more action figures from the God of War.
Yeah.
I have to get Kratos, but yeah, I mean, what they show, they're gonna have a ton of accessories. They're gonna be basically on par with the Marvel Legends as far as postability, and they're gonna have a $22.99 price range.
Much cheaper.
So, for me, I'm a Marvel Legends guy, but there's nothing coming out that I ain't already got or I could live without. For me, I was an '80s Joe guy. They're winding down, so I'll probably go over to this DC Mattel line.
Don't look. From what I've seen, they don't look bad. Even the kids stuff don't look bad.
They're head and shoulders above the kids stuff.
Yeah.
The collectors is.
Well, didn't y'all tell me my air conditioner running? I didn't realize that.
What?
It got quiet. My air conditioner cut off. I meant to turn it off at the beginning of the show.
Oh, didn't know.
We didn't hear it.
Didn't even hear it.
Okay, well, good.
And,
no, didn't hear it.
They had Batman. He had a different bat cowl head. He had a Bruce Wayne head. He had like 4 or 5 sets of hands. He had his little bat gadgets and stuff. And his cape was wired.
Yeah.
Bended.
Yeah, I saw the
$22.99.
Yeah. From what I've seen, it does look great, but
yep. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier in the show. About
same with General Lee and stuff.
But
Superman, he had an alternate head where you could plug in the heat vision. He had a Clark Kent head and had just a whole bunch of hands. All he had.
Yeah.
Now, why would you need a Clark Kent head on a Superman figure? Wouldn't that kind of give his identity away?
Well, he had had the glasses on.
The glasses on him. He looks just like.
But they was not painted. Like I said, they was production samples.
Now, if you come with like a cloth suit that you can put on over him, then I could see where the head would come in handy.
Yep.
But all their capes look like on the production models. All their capes would have bendy wires in their cloth.
Yeah.
That was the one thing I always thought was funny about the G.I. Joe Spy Troops line. If y'all were any familiar with that at all, but they had characters like Duke where you could put on accessories to make him look like an alley viper.
Yeah.
And you'd have cobras that you go. But what got me was the G.I. Joe guys would have the G.I. Joe. It would say G.I. Joe, the G.I. Joe insignia on, but the part that it was on, like their arm or the leg, would be on the part that wouldn't be covered up by the disguise. So here you had an alley viper walking around that says G.I. Joe on his forearm.
Yeah.
It's like
it was an abomination of a line.
Yeah. Yeah. At the time, if you compared it to the old O-ring figures, they were, more detailed, but they were also, they had the big knobby, what I call knobby shoulders, and some of them were out of proportion. The legs were a little longer than what they should have been, or a little less. But I mean, they were cool at the time. But it's just like, anything, and that's one of the things we'll see when we go back through some of these. Some of the things that I remember McFarlane, the Spawn figures. Man, those were the thing. Everybody's wanting those Spawn figures. It was like,
Oh yeah.
You look at them now and you look at it like, man, them things look awful. How did we ever want those? It's like, but
It's called imagination, John.
yeah, I guess so.
What Adam had said.
And now that they have all this technology that can do so much, that can do so much better on the molds and all. It's just you look back and thought, man, them weren't as good as we thought they were. But at the time they were top notch.
At the time they were, yeah.
Yeah. So, but
I
yeah,
think about it. Whenever we was collecting GI Joes when we were kids, or playing with GI Joes when we were kids, or even Star Wars, do we ever imagine we get past 8 points of articulation?
Nope.
I mean, you got some figures that's got like 34 and 36 points of articulation now. I mean, when I was young, I never thought we'd go that far. I mean, but that technology and building them has gone way above what we ever imagined.
Yeah, I will say that was a selling point for me on the GI Joe, because the very first one I got was a Mobat. I got it because I saw the tank and I thought, oh, it's motorized. But I also remember looking at the Steeler figure and looking at it and thinking, man, you can bend him at the knees. He can like sit down. You couldn't do that with Star Wars figures. And that was kind of the selling point. I thought, man, you can do more posability with it. Of course, as a kid, it's just like, put them in more fighting stance and stuff.
Yeah. And they even had the spinny fist action too. If you wound them up tight enough.
Yeah.
I mean, that was always a plus.
That's probably why so many O-rings broke from the originals.
Exactly.
And then a year later, they come out with a swivel arm, and it was like, man, these things are great. And then what was it, 85s when they had the ball joint head where you could move your hand up and down and left.
Up and down, sideways, yep.
And you're just like, oh, man, this is top notch here.
Yeah, DCUC was awesome.
Yeah. But yeah,
speaking about DC, anybody go see the new Supergirl movie?
I went and saw it.
What'd you think?
It was basically the graphic novel. They just added Lobo to it. I mean, so if you read Woman of Tomorrow, the graphic novel, which I did, I picked up a copy and read it before I went and seen the movie. It's basically the same thing. It wasn't that, to me, it wasn't that great of a story. But I mean, the movie did follow it pretty close, but it wasn't that great of a story. I think they probably could have picked a better storyline maybe to base it off of. But it was okay. I mean, it wasn't.
A lot of people claiming this, and it was a dud.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't awful. I mean, I'll probably watch it again when it comes out on video, when it streams. I'll probably watch it again, but it ain't one I'll probably watch, multiple times. I might watch it once, maybe in another 10 years. I might watch it again because after I forgot about it.
I'm like I said, I've not seen it, but I've heard a lot of people talk about how Lobo made the movie.
Yeah.
And the comedy of him in it, Jason Momoa, he just has a comedic aura about him anyway.
And I think that's why they kind of added him to get some comedy into it, because if you read the graphic novel, there wasn't much comedy in it. I mean, it's kind of dark. And
you always got people at them, no matter what it is.
Before they were, yeah. A lot of people was judging because when you get on Facebook, you kind of got two groups of people. You got the ones that really like the new stuff, and then you got the ones that are hooked on the Snyderverse, and so they're always back and forth with one another. I kind of like them both. I mean, for me, and this is just my opinion, I did like the last Superman movie better than Man of Steel because it wasn't as dark, because Superman is not really meant to be dark. Batman, I can see Batman being dark. even though that last Batman movie was too dark, I couldn't see anything that was going on in it.
Yeah.
I mean, it was literally too dark. But I, if I had my druthers, I would choose the newer Superman over the Man of Steel. Not saying I don't like Henry Cavill. I thought he made a good Superman, I liked him. I like Justice League. I like the Snyder cut of Justice League better than the Justice League that come out. If they'd went with that cut, I think it would have done a lot better. But I don't know. It's just they're superhero movies. I mean, their movies are not. They're not going to be Christopher Reeve Superman. They're going to be different. I mean, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I'm not going to say it was a bad movie. I'm not going to say it was a great movie neither. It was okay.
Well, here's how I judge my movies. You look up if it's a high critic score and a low audience score, don't go see it. Now, if it has a low critic score and a high audience score, go see it. It's going to be a good movie.
I never listen to the critics because they always go different from what I believe anyway.
Well, I listen to them. I do the opposite of what they say.
Yeah, and I agree. So that was my biggest issue with Man of Steel. He let his dad die. Superman would not do that. He would not let Paul Kent die in a tornado. I agree with that. That was and
Mm-hmm.
there was a lot of people question over him, kind of killing Zod there at the end, even though he kind of done it to try to save some people. But a lot of people still think, yeah, Superman wouldn't have killed him. He wouldn't have done that. So there was a lot of things there that wasn't comic accurate as far as Superman's character goes. Yeah. And I think that's why a lot of people kind of like the new one better, because he was more about saving people and more about, and it did have the kind of you kind of got because the way he acted all kind of clumsy, like when he's Clark Kent, it kind of reminded you of the Christopher Reeve Superman. I think they kind of played on that a little bit too, and all. But I don't know. They were both good. I'll sit and watch them again. But I don't know the Supergirl movie. Like I said, I'll probably watch it again when it comes out on streaming just to catch the things that I missed the first go around and all. But I mean, it's not a movie that I'll watch over and over again.
I'm a big Supergirl fan, and I was rooting for the movie. Really was.
Yeah. Well, always anytime we get a superhero movie on the big screen, it's I root for it. I want it to be good.
Well, it's kind of like the Masters of the Universe movie. Everybody I hear talk good about it, but then you look at their numbers. Their numbers was terrible.
Yeah.
As opposed to what they put into the movie.
Yeah.
So I mean, you can.
What came out that week?
I mean, you go by the numbers. Huh?
What come out that weekend when that movie come out?
It was number one for the weekend.
Yeah.
But it did not make. It was. I think it was like $25 million. It made for the first weekend. I think it was. But they spent like $195 million on it to make it. So I mean, it was like not number wise.
Yeah.
But viewer wise, people loved it. But it's just older people because there's nothing to go with it. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's the problem. You don't have anything to draw a younger audience in. It's I'll say 35 and up class, I guess you would say.
Yes.
That is more draw to that. As opposed to like Superman and Supergirl, you have different things with them now out where people see that. I mean, we barely even have a Master of the Universe toy line anymore. Everything you get's got to get.
Speaking of which, since you brought that up, what's up with Jim Tom's Skeletor and I reckon going out on the evening Skeletor was in a suit and a pimp cane. What's up with that?
I don't know.
But you talk about the movie, Shane. Here's the thing about it. Number one, it was originally made for streaming on Amazon to begin with.
Yeah, it was.
And it was sort of a last minute thing. They decided, hey, let's just go ahead and release the movie.
Yeah.
I don't think it got the publicity it needed. I don't think it got the hype it needed before it come out.
Yeah.
And also, again, look at the Origins figures and look at the Masterverse.
Mm-hmm.
Most Walmarts don't even carry them now because kids weren't buying them. It was people, adults, buying them out of nostalgia.
Right.
And I mean, you're right. And as our generation gets older and starts dying off, there are going to be fewer and fewer fans, and they're going to be, if you don't have something driving it, like a good cartoon behind it or something to kind of encourage kids.
Well, I think kids would be more up buying toys if they could actually see a commercial of it.
Right, yeah.
I mean, you don't even see commercials anymore. Even while streaming, some people don't have, they have where they got ads. And most of the ads you see in there is for Cialis and stuff. So, I mean.
You never see toy commercials.
Exactly.
Anymore. And when we were growing up, we had 30-minute toy commercials.
Speaking of toy commercials, Shane, what's happened to this Masters Universe / Thundercats line?
Dude, I guess it's just dying like the Simpsons, man.
It's just
I know.
Like the Ninja Turtles. They just had a couple of waves planned, and I think that's all they done. Just to
they had several waves of the Thundercats, but the last wave they done was complete repaints of everything, and nobody bought them.
Yeah, I mean, we done already had the same. I mean, why get the same ones with different armies?
We didn't get Wily Kit, Wily Cat. We didn't get Snarf.
We didn't get any of the bad guys, really.
Nope.
There is supposedly another wave with Monkey Man or Monkeyin. So, I mean.
Like Adam said, that's the one thing when we were growing up, we only had 3 channels. So cartoon, pretty much everybody watched the same cartoons. Now you have so many different streaming services. If there is a good cartoon on one, chances are not everybody's got that service. Not everybody can watch it.
Exactly.
Right.
And it's not as readily available. If Netflix had maintained the only streaming service, and then you can put everything on there, you probably could. Get that. What's the word I'm looking for? To get it out there for people to see and get interested in, but. Because I think the Netflix She-Ra cartoon, even though it was totally different from what we were used to, I think it was doing pretty well. But then I think they canceled it.
They did.
And
I think they made 5 seasons of it.
True, Adam.
Yeah.
And then they ended it, actually.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of Netflix, don't Kevin Smith Masters Universe? Wasn't it a trilogy? Where's the third part?
Don't know. There's supposed to be a third one, but we ain't seen nothing of it or heard nothing of it yet, so who knows. But still, those figures didn't do as well as they thought they was going to.
I mean, it ended basically where He-Man's shacking up with Tila and his creepy uncle's hanging out in the basement.
But I'll be honest with you though. Still today, I don't see many kids on the action figure aisles.
No, you don't.
They're over, and honestly, I don't even see that many over in electronics at the video games anymore because everything's
because they can get it all online.
Yeah, and they play it on their phones or their tablets and all that. It's sad, but I mean, if the kids I do see are kids that are like 4 or 5 years old or younger, and they're usually in the little kiddie section, like the Imaginext and stuff like that, or Hot Wheels. Of course, I still see a lot of adult collectors there.
All I'm seeing the action figure aisles, or toy aisles, as you call it, is adults.
Yep.
Well, our Walmart over here, you got to watch out for the tumbleweeds in our toy aisles.
Yeah, there's a lot of those.
But case in point, Hasbro wouldn't be making our G.I. Joes now if kids were buying them.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
They would be making them like off the video games or things, or making all new ones or all new looks and all to them. But they tried that starting out with, and it picked up a little ground, but it didn't really start picking up real ground until they started going back and doing them the vintage look. And
well, Hasbro even tried to put G.I. Joe into Fortnite.
Yeah.
That's a big game, and it flopped in Fortnite.
Well, I don't know how much it flopped in Fortnite, But I
It
reckon
did.
that's one of the hardest figure to find is that snake eye, Fortnite snake eyes.
It's trash, man. I don't know why it'd be hard to find.
I reckon the kids
Always-
bought them up.
Always had them all over the place.
Did they? I never did see them at all. Ollies.
Yeah, they were
I
there.
didn't see them neither.
They just got scooped up.
I went over there to Ollie's day before. It was yesterday. They ain't got nothing over there, man.
I stopped in a Ollie's in Coleman, and they barely even have a toy aisle now. I mean, it was mainly for little kids. They didn't have any action figures or nothing in their store at all. This is a new Ollie's too.
I reckon the one over in Florence it's still got that Multiverse of Madness waves, and they still got some Star Wars figures and a couple of the G.I. Joes from the last movie, but that's about it.
Yeah.
I do have an update on the Gadsden Ollies. They're down to only about 3 shelves full of Skella Gods now instead
Oh
of
wow, impressive.
So I don't know what's happened. Somebody bought some over. They donated them or something. I don't know.
Must have sent them to
But,
Toys for Tots.
They probably still have maybe 4 dozen of them left.
And I got another question. Why is our Ross's up here in the North Alabama? We don't get nothing like they do in South Alabama.
It's all distribution. Same old, same old.
We're at the bottom of the pile.
Yeah. We're in that little zone where it's last to get anything if we get anything.
Exactly.
But, yeah.
Like I said, as far as the stingers, we never see the stingers up here.
I saw plenty of stingers.
Yeah,
They
for
never
high
went on
price.
clearance. They never went on clearance.
And it's funny, the Gadsden Walmart still got the same. They've still not marked anything down on their clearance aisle, except for the stingers. They marked them down about 2 months in. The rest of the stuff's been there 6 months now. And they still hadn't marked it down.
They got stingers down there?
No, they're gone. They marked them down, and
That was like ours. They never mark ours down, but they're gone. They're all gone.
they marked them down. Somebody bought all of them.
If they marked them down, an employee snatched them all up and took them off.
Yeah.
But they still have a ton of the older stuff, like the Nightforce stuff there at Florence Walmart.
Yeah,
But
they
back
also
up.
got they also have the Marauders 2-pack with Spirit and Lola.
Yeah, and they're not on clearance.
Nope.
Don't make sense to me.
Gadsden, they're on clearance, but they only marked down instead of $27.96 or just $27.
Oh yeah.
They basically marked them down 90-something cents.
Well, that's what they did with these. They put a clearance sticker on them, but they were the original price.
Yeah.
To try to get you with that yellow sticker,
Oh yeah. I've never seen them keep stuff on clearance this long without marking it on down though to get rid of it.
Yeah.
That's what amazes me. I mean, it's literally been 6 months because the stuff come out at Christmas. I mean, they're a couple of months before Christmas.
The way I understand it, it comes down to your district manager.
Yeah. All about their budget and what they can put on there and what they can, and they spread it
Because
out.
I know Moulton Walmart, if it's there over a month, it automatically gets marked down.
Oh yeah.
Because I bought, I can't remember what I went up on, but I think that Constantine, he just come out within a month. I got him for, not Constantine, it was Bizarro Superman. He was a little over a month. I got him for like $10.
Mm-hmm. Our Walmart's don't put nothing on clearance, are they?
Not here lately. I mean, that's one of my favorite things. I go hit the clearance aisle, see what's over there at Walmart.
Yeah, I think everybody does.
Yeah, that's the first place I go.
But typically ours is right before Christmas. Around October, early October, late September, they'll start throwing stuff on clearance to clear it out for the stuff coming in for Christmas.
Yep. Yeah. And that will be here before we know it.
It sure will be. It's already
We
July.
got
Yep.
We only got 5 months.
Yep.
Well, I guess that does it for us tonight. And
everybody tune in next week. We'll have a guest here, Mr. Bama Freddy, Adam Frederick. He'll be here
2 weeks from tonight.
In 2 weeks, yeah. He'll be here to talk to us about his dios and his skills and whatnot. And hey, we may even get a sneak peek of some stuff. Who knows?
Get a sneak peek of the
gas and collector one. Yep. So,
all right, good deal. Looking forward to it.
Come and join us. Let's talk.
Anybody else wants to join us, you're more than welcome to. Just let us know.
Send me a message.
Yep. Well, hey, I hope everybody had a safe and happy 4th of July.
Exactly.
Regardless of all the issues going on in the world and all that, this country is still the best country to live in out of all of them. I mean, we're still the greatest country on the face of this earth. And, you know, we're celebrating our 250th anniversary birth of our nation. And, you know, it's got its problems like everybody else. You know, we got things that's got to be worked out. But, hey, you know, we really need to, you know, put politics and all that aside and just think about what this, you know, all the people that laid down their lives so that we could have the freedoms we have to be able to do the things we do. And, you know, if you ever go back and read about the hardships of our forefathers that fought during the Revolutionary War, I mean, some of them lost everything. Their own, I mean, not their life, but they lost everything else. They didn't have nothing. They lost their house. They lost their families.
Their teeth.
They don't, you know, the other teeth. And, you know, to think that they give all that up so that we could have the freedoms we have. And we don't have a perfect system, but, you know, it works and it's getting there. We, you know, we hadn't fallen apart yet. And I know things look a little crazy sometimes, but at the end of the day, we're all Americans. It don't matter. And, you know, we just, we want to remember that. Remember, you know, all the sacrifices made so that we have the freedoms we do have. And
exactly.
I'm thankful to be in the United States. I mean, we could have been living in some other country, and I'm glad to be here.
Here's my take. If you feel like this country does not do anything for you, if you can afford it, pick a random country and go there. I've been to 2 other countries before. Trust me, you don't know how great you have it here.
Yep. You know, it was kind of heartwarming to see all these people from Europe and places coming here for the World Cup and seeing all the posts they were posting on Facebook praising how great our country is, how great the food is here, and how I've seen several posting about the South, talking about how friendly people were in the South and how they treated them real nice and made them feel at home. And, you know, gives you a warm feeling, you know, to think, you know, that's what we want people to see when they look at the United States.
Did you hear about that one Chinese soccer player got caught trying to smuggle back 4 gallons of ranch dressing?
Oh yeah, there were a bunch of them getting caught with ranch dressing.
Yeah.
Apparently they don't have ranch dressing over there, so yeah, they were several confiscated at the airports. They were confiscated ranch dressing.
Well, I reckon I heard he unloaded all his cold clothes, stowed away. That's all he had, with packed suitcase full of Hidden Valley ranch dressing.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. But yeah. But anyway, in ending, what I was trying to say is I hope everybody had a safe and happy holiday, happy 4th of July, and
yes, sir.
Gonna go back to work tomorrow and get it going again until the next thing we know it'll be Christmas, and we'll be
Thanksgiving first.
It'll be Thanksgiving, Christmas, and we'll be getting hit up with all these Joes coming in here all at one time.
Mm-hmm.
I got mine spaced out, so it's like this. I had a great 4th, only slightly burned, and I kept all my fingers this year, so it's been a good year.
There you go.
It's always a good year when you got all these fingers left after the 4th.
Yeah.
Anyway, everyone have a good week. Remember Dave in your prayers, thoughts, whatever it is you do.
Yep.
We'll see y'all in 2 weeks.
until next time, everybody have
Yeah.
a good one.